No greeting, we going in. With a finish angry face, Amazonian. Do they smile? That is her smiling. Let me see if I can get rid of some of these black marks. I kind of messed up, but that's okay. I kind of like it. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back. This is today's second stream, drawing the beautiful, the wonderful, the sensual Wonder Woman on black media paper. I was hoping not to introduce any black hair. Look at that hair. She got a lot of hair. But it is what it is. Can't be helped. Maybe I can give her a haircut later. But that's her. So yeah, man, how you guys doing? The second stream of the day for Wednesday, June 17th. Party peoples, Father's Day is around the corner. If your father's still around, make sure you get him something nice. If not, send me something nice. I'm a dad. I'll take it. I'll take it in his behalf. You know how in award ceremonies, I accept this on their behalf. It's going to be a very, 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 very limited palette. Look how much it shines. I feel like her hair should end here. But maybe I can still add some emphasis. I think I'm going a little too fast for myself. So at this point, I'm just going to build up. You know, I thought that I was going to just speed by this thing and get her did. And then a part of me, as I was prepping and just thinking about it as the day was moving along, why was I trying to do this quickly? What was the point? Why not respect it enough? And I didn't have an answer for that. And I think that is not cool. I don't think treating art like that is cool. It helps nobody. It doesn't help me. There is no deadline or anything. I'm doing this so I can hang out with you guys. So why would I want to hurry that up? I don't. I want to hang out with y'all. No, I don't know. Don't know what to say. But other than, I think this is a perfect time to slow down, which is what I'm going to do. This is a completely different feel from the first two attempts at this, Batman and Superman. A lot has happened in the last couple months. Progress, right? You can't stop progress unless you are actively trying to stop it. Unless you're a defenseman in a football team. American football. But anyway. While the other two, I was kind of embracing my shortcomings and believing less is more, which is sometimes is true. I can't seem to stay in that lane right now. I want to build and smooth and sculpt. She looks mad. So that's what we're going to do. So, you know what? I'm going to put the music next to me. I'm going to let it play. Guys, say hello. Say what's up. Leave me a heart. Leave me something. Say what's up on the chat. Say what's up on the comments. And let's go. How hard is it going to be to emphasize her tiara without putting all of the details of the tiara? I'm going to have to rely on you guys' imagination. Imagination, go! Tell you what though, this is very ink-like. So maybe I can treat it like that. Ink-like meaning when I'm inking with black ink. See if I can add some of these textures without overdoing it. There's one thing I would love to try to do. Or attempt to do, because I do like the painterly look. I also like to try a very inky, penciled look with my paintings. See how much I can build. Ooh, I like it. Getting some feathered look. I apologize that I can't. If I zoom in even further, I don't know if it'll get a better quality image. But you let me know if you guys want me to try to drop this camera so that you can see what's happening a bit better. No, I don't like the way that looks. I like that, not that. So let's see if we can fix that. No cross hatching here. This is interesting. Cross hatching with lighter paints. You normally do it with the opposite. The cross hatching is usually used more for darkening tone, not necessarily lightening tone. We're breaking traditions, y'all. Let's do it. I like it. And that's all that matters, right? That we like it, that you like it, and that we're learning and doing new things. Remember, pineapple is the safe word. Can I ask if you guys are watching and listening? Did you guys dig Godot as Wonder Woman? Did she do well enough to be considered your Wonder Woman? You know how, that not my Wonder Woman. Is she your Wonder Woman? Did she do all right? I think that she looked the part. Very beautiful woman, fit, athletic. I think that her acting abilities left much to be desired, but that last movie was trash, so that doesn't help her cause. We wanted to. That first movie was good. It was inspired. And then it quickly devolved into evil CGI monster, which I don't know. None of these movies can escape from that terrible, used up trope. You know, it's always the same. You must defeat yourself. Fight the evil part of yourself, or I don't know. Anyway. Have they announced any new Wonder Womans? I don't think so. Yeah, right? And that there's too much lines in her face, but you know what? We're gonna use it. I want to do Xena. Anybody remember? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to send a link to someone here. It's alright, talk amongst yourselves. Got some too much static. Okay, let's go. So, that glow, I don't like it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of more yellow and this medium yellow and a hint of red. I want to darken it up a bit so I can enhance it a bit. I am going to eventually, I think I'm going to end up having to add some black. To most of this. One of the hardest things about using a black media or toned media is you don't really know the true color that you're going to lay down until it dries. My dog agrees. All right, so I didn't want to add extra colors, but I think because she is so powerful, I might have to. Hey Ike, how you doing, brother? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm gonna have to move some of these highlights. Happy Wednesday. If you are, we celebrate hump day. Get him, brother. Happy. I think the sometimes going back and forth between a colored paintings and black and white paintings is that transition of the power of color. Just trying to add variety here. So we'll have to do individual strands and I don't know if it translates. Might have done too much. You want to add more color to your artwork? I think your artwork is dope, man. I'm serious what I said in my comment, man. You're watching your process unfolds. It really is calming. And like a puzzle or something just materializing in front of you. And they're not all the same. In tone or in the nature of what's happening. Oh, the dog was cute. You want to add more colors, but it takes much time when you don't know what you're doing. Yes, man, and it makes it harder to experiment when you're in that feeling. I know it is for me. It is hard for me to experiment when I don't know what I'm doing. And you feel tight. I feel tight sometimes when that happens. But you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You know. It's in our nature to try these different things. I'm trying to imagine her outfit here. I'm not going to be too elaborate, just some of the edges so it can stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going to work. I don't know what's not going to work. And if it doesn't work, that's what sticks to me, and it's a terrible feeling. And it's a terrible way to try to be creative. But you gotta, man. I've been watching, besides all of the landscape artists in all of those competitions, I just discovered a painter, Helen Van Wyck. I think she's a portrait artist. I found her on YouTube, and now my algorithm just keeps pushing her videos on me. But they're beautiful paintings, and she's more of a demo, showing you her process and speaks through it. But you can see the passion, and she's so animated, has so much energy. And she mentioned that about fear. I said, what are you afraid of? You haven't done anything. I'm like, you're talking to me, man. You haven't done anything to justify that fear. Excuse me. Oh. So I'm like, man, you're right. Like, what the frick am I afraid of? What I've been doing lately to help me is, I have all these comic books in front of me, near me and around me. I use them to keep centered in the style, the coloring style. It keeps for a better, more controlled palette. There's a lot of variety in your work, especially different color backgrounds. Yeah, and my backgrounds, as you can tell, a lot of it, and thank you, man, is gradients. I love gradients, right? Like those, and I've done it. Ouch. And I've kind of cheated because of all the charcoal stuff that I do, or used to do. And when I used to do digital, they were a great lifesaver, time saver. Drop a gradient square, Bob's your uncle. What I really want to get into, like right now, I'm stuck on a singular color and all of the variations of shade and light. What I really want to do is I want to study what we've been talking about, or what's come up recently, is not necessarily color theory, but building color using other, I guess it would be color theory, but in portraits, how some artists can start with greens and blues underneath and on those type of underlayers, and on some artists that I followed, it doesn't even matter the color. As long as it's dark, it'll work. That's bananas to me. Bananas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's as long as it's a dark shade, it'll work. The artist that does that a lot is an artist by Black Bean CMS. I don't know if you've seen his style. If you get a chance, check out some of his stuff, his older stuff. His pastel work and the way he builds up by putting down tones of purples and greens, oranges, and then layering on top flesh tones and red. I'm like, where did you get that from? So I don't know. Those are the things that I would love to study. I really don't know where to and how to get my hands into things like that so that I can study. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where he sees it. There's another artist, Christopher, I think it's Christian, Scott Christian Salva, that does amazing drawings and pictures, and he just puts what he sees. And he did a video where on a comment somebody asked him, why did you do that? And he goes, that's what I saw. So he started to do, he put the reference image in Photoshop and started using a color picker and said, oh yeah, so I see green there, and he would select it and there'd be no green. He goes, well, it's just what I saw. Art is amazing. That's all I can say. Art is amazing. And we're just scratching the surface every time. I kind of like the style of the line, but I don't know if I'll be able to maintain on some of these bigger pieces. So I'll just play. That's gonna be black. Yes, him. Yes, that's him. That's the guy. That's the guy. He's amazing. Uses gouache, uses watercolor. I like the story that he may or may not be the paper boy. Do you remember the video game Paperboy? It's just what it is, a kid slinging papers for points. Slinging newspapers for points. I didn't want to use black, but I'm going to have to. I learned a lot from him. His shorts are amazing when it comes to explaining and teaching. I don't get a chance to catch his lives, or his, I don't even know if he does lives, but he had longer videos. But yeah, he's an amazing artist. Surprisingly, you haven't seen Paperboy? It's an old game, mid 80s maybe, early 80s. It's there's a kid on a bike, and he's just the game is you running your paper route, and there's obstacles, there's dogs in the way, there's cars and kids that run out, and your goal on your bike is to fling your newspaper. Try not to hit windows, that type of stuff. And if I remember the story, let's build the myth, right? His father worked for, I don't know if it was Atari, I can't remember the game company, but it was like, brings in the kid, they're working on something, they need a model for some animation, and little Christian Salva. And he's so young in the experience, the way he's telling it, he's like, I think I'm that kid. Oh yeah, dude, Black Bean. I don't know how I found. Again, I think I found a lot of the art channels that I've been mentioning through the COVID era, through the shutdown era. But yeah, I've seen that kid, Black Bean CMS, and just sat there in awe of how he does it. And he says he can't explain it either. It's just what he sees. That is some serious 80s hair, isn't it? I love it. It's hard to learn, in my opinion. It's hard to learn watching those channels, more Black Bean's channel, because that style is so unique to him. But I'm curious if I wonder if I could just create a portrait, a random portrait, and then follow his method when doing the coloring. Like remove the reference image and go with his version. I wonder if that would work. Oh, maybe that might be a video. This paper really is absorbing all of the pigment. But I'm going to use it. There's so much to learn. You know, there really is. This art form that we've chosen, there's just no cap. There really isn't. Right? In a singer could only hit a certain note. An athlete could only go so far. The only thing that really stops an artist is his eyesight and age. Oh Lord, because he just keeps going. Let's see if we could do something with these. You tell him, bud. Aiden, howdy. Howdy, Aiden. Howdy. What's going on, Aiden? Oh, no. I don't know why I did that there, but that's going to be her bangle. We'll see what happens. And I appreciate you, Aiden. Thank you so much for swinging through. You already know what to do. Aiden's my man. He keeps me on my toes. Nova Draws. How you doing, man? Yes, go ahead. What's the daily check-in, bro? Because you're about to dip. I'm doing fantastic, man. Thank you. I hope you're doing fantastic. It's Wednesday. It's my second time on today. What can I say? Ooh, have I showed you before you dip? Have I showed you my Dr. Doom? I gotta add some white because it looks too far back. Here, let me show you the Doom. Blue pencil on artboard. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pull the camera back. So I'm working on. It's already been fixed. The next thing I gotta do is throw a fixative over it. Not a fixative, that's already happened. An acrylic wash. And then we're gonna paint. I even I was able to scan it in so that I can ink it. I don't know how I'm gonna ink it, but I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna take a while, but I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I might just start working on the eyes and build out from there and see how that works. But yeah, man, I had a lot of fun doing this one yesterday. I did this one yesterday. I was supposed to be doing some yard work, but it rained all day over here. So I got stuck in the house. Boo. Yeah, but I ended up taking care of this thing. And do I need to ink it? The paper one, yes. This one I'm going to paint over it. I see what you're saying, though. You thinking I should leave it as is? I would love to. Yeah, man. So, but that's why I scanned it in so that I can ink this one. I don't know how it's gonna go. I am excited to find out how that's gonna work. All right. We need to build her up a bit. Some grays. Yes, we're both doing fantastic. Thank you for showing. Thank you for hanging. Don't forget to like, Don't forget to tell your friends. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you so much for swinging through. See, I never know if it's going to be too light or too dark. I just want a variation. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Bye. Thanks, Nova. Appreciate you. All right. Let's bring her out a bit, shall we? This is the hard part because I don't know. I don't want to smooth it out too much. So I don't know what this is going to look like. And now I'm painting kind of like tentative. So I'm just going to allow for the brush strokes to break. JOM, John. What's up, man? What's up, Sabo? I'm back. Sneaking up on y'all. Now for the long, arduous. Yeah, guys, I've been watching a lot of painting competitions and painting videos and discovering new artists all over, old and young. And some of that stuff's rubbing off, man. Osmosis. Via osmosis. And one of the things that I've been trying to embrace is letting the canvas take what it wants. Don't fight the paint. Let the paint breathe. Don't smother it by blending. If that's your style, blend it. But I've been watching so many expressive painters, and I'm digging that style. I'm such a goober for the blended, the smoothness. But that was also one of the things when I was doing digital. One of the drawbacks, one of the things I didn't like, was that everything that I made was too smooth. It was very early in the digital era. Very early. The arts. I hate that. The arts. And it just is what it is. I didn't create texture. I didn't, and because that was my intro to painting and painting with color, everything afterwards had that same plasticky look. And I fight so hard to get out of it. Still do. I'm trying to embrace all the texture, the breaking of the brush, letting the canvas, the paper, whatever, take what it wants and leaves the rest behind for you. That makes sense. Does it make sense? Can I get a... The head is small, ain't it? Too late to fix that. This little piece is, first of all, John Fish, J-O-M. I really appreciate you. I didn't mean to leave you hanging on that last video. I appreciate all the questions. Thank you. You was asking about these brushes, these watercolor brushes. If you can remind me and ask that question again, if you remember what it was. I think it was either the size or the bristles, what they were made of. But this is just 9 by 12. Let me make sure. Because your boy be lying. I be lying, bro. It is 9 by 12. Black medium. I'm trying to move up. I've been doing a lot of bigger paintings. 12 by 16, 16 by 20 is my largest. That's the Hulk Mr. Fix-It one I just recently finished. I'm going to fix that. But that's 16 by 20, that Hulk, that Mr. Fix-It. This one here is... This might be the largest painting I've done. I'm trying to remember. I think it is. No, that's a lie. Second. The first time I used this size canvas was to paint Optimus Prime for a commission. That was fun. Saboteur remembers that one. Good old Optimus. I need a brush. That's round. One thing about gouache, I mentioned before that dark colors dry. Dark colors dry lighter, lighter colors dry darker, so have fun with that. And when you're using a toned media like this, you will never get the yes, dead Optimus. Doptimus. You never get the truest tone, so you have to work in layers. Like an onion. Okay. Speaking of onions and layers, are you guys hating on Shrek? Have we spiraled so far down in society that we're hating on the way Shrek looks, an ogre? Just asking. Which movie? Dead Optimus one? I mean, he's not dead. He's in the temporary sleep because he comes back. I have that movie on. People hating on Moana because of The Rock. Who cares? Do we? They hating on him because he's wearing a bodysuit. Like, who cares? He's the character in the animated movie. I was more incensed with Will Smith as the genie. Talk about not adding any of your charisma when he had it, when he wasn't slapping on Chris Rock. And I know nobody can replace Robin Williams for the genie, but if you're gonna try, at least be charismatic. But yeah, you're right. Haters gonna hate. Shoot, I'm talking about hating on them. So, present company included. So is anybody reading Absolute Wonder Woman? Is the whole thing that makes them excited is that they finally are depicting her as an Amazon, as like a barbarian? I don't know enough. It's okay if you spoil it. I'm not gonna read it. But if you do know, holla at your boy. Also, if there are any stories that you guys would recommend of Wonder Woman, let me know, man. I don't have the ones that I have. I don't like. Ollie's got me. Wish I could return those, though. I won't hate on them completely. What I will do is donate them. Next time there's a donate your comics, those are Wonder Woman's are going. Sinbad? You mean the comedian Sinbad? He already did a movie as a genie. Absolute Wonder Woman? Yeah, I think it's a freaking smash hit, ain't it? Am I talking out of turn? Do I not know? Again, I don't know enough. But DC, if you hire me, I'll learn all about it. All about it. There you go. Sinbad. And not Shaquille O'Neal. He was a genie once. Actually, he Shazam! That movie's trash. A comedian was needed for Aladdin? Well, you don't consider Will Smith a comedian? Yeah, I guess you're right. He's not a natural comedian. But there are so many voice actors. Kazam, there you go. Not Shazam, Kazam. You know, I know that movie exists. I can't confirm or deny if I've watched it. Kazam. I can, unfortunately, tell you that I have watched Steel. And I regret every second that I did. Because I know for a fact as well that I've seen it more than once. Because you ever watch a movie that's so bad that you go, there's no way it was that freaking bad. Is it as bad as I remember? Well, let me tell you. I haven't seen it recently. But recent enough to tell you, yes. Yes, it is. And I ask you, please, don't watch it. That's my PSA for you today. Keep it safe. Don't watch it. But recommend it to little kids. If you got nephews and they're being a little bit they're acting up in your house, next time they visit, you're gonna be like, you know what, guys? You guys should watch this, and make them watch it. Don't watch it with them. Just make them watch it. When my son was born, my first son, he was very young, and almost everyone that helped us decided they wanted to buy us. Ooh, Sergeant Kabuki Man. No, I'm gonna remember the name. So what I ended up doing to them, my friends and family that had kids after, all I ever did was buy stuff that made noise. Every toy made noise. Maniac Cop. Maniac Cop is great. I'm really trying to sell this face here. My cousin, God bless him, one of my favorites. So I was going to ask you guys, is there a bad movie you guys watch that you swear that is good? My cousin swears by Ninja Turtles 3. The one that they get transported to feudal era Japan. He swears by it. I don't. He does. But Not my favorite. It has some merits to it after a rewatch. Still sucks though. Barbarians. Is that the one with the twins? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's okay. I have it digital, so I'm not a hypocrite. And we were at Casa de Mello here, watching. We was watching the movies. My daughter wanted to. We've been going through, you know, those barbarian twins. I actually like that movie. I saw one that they were cops. There's only one reason why we watch those movies, Sabo. But I have a ton of movies on digital, and some full collections, and Turtles was one of them. I just finished watching Back to the Future with her and the kids, and we enjoyed it. So we started, hey, what other activity that we can do and watch them together? And Tempt came up. She only suffered through 1 and 2, loved them. Her twin brother did not want to suffer part 3. I tried to encourage them to watch 3, but we ended up skipping it for the first CGI animated movie. I pay money to see it. I bought it because it's part of the collection. They make that stupid laugh. The Barbarian twins are awesome. Yeah. 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 What an era of filmmaking we grew up in. There's nothing that compares to that era of filmmaking here in this day and age. And I'm kind of glad there isn't. But I'm also saddened that there isn't, if that makes sense. VHS on a projector or CRT? Oh yeah. Tubi's great. DirecTV, we have DirecTV here at Casa de Mel. Shout out to DirecTV. What's up? Hook your brother up with a free month or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna start pilfering. When I go through my channels, I don't have premium channels like the HBO or anything like that. I don't care for them. I'm trying to stay away from my living room couch. But oh man, DirecTV has a ton of channels just filled with trash movies. So that's what I do. I've watched a lot of Chuck Norris movies lately and realize I could give a Chuck. B movies, B for bad. Is that what it is? Like we was recently watching, and any movie that's been remade from a movie in the 80s is never holds up. Red Dawn is dope. You get the Swayze snot bubble on screen. That's acting. C. Thomas Howell. Anybody here see Soul Man? No. I remember watching that on a regular. I can't tell you if it was good or not. Soul Man is Sinbad? Yeah. Sinbad with Lou Ferrigno dubbed over. They dubbed his voice. No matter how much black I add to this paper, this thing doesn't get, all it does is buckle. Speaking of, right, I don't know when it came out. I'll have to check the IMDb's, but He-Man, right? I went and saw He-Man. He-Man. I like to call him Herman. Herman. In theaters. A little date night. How about that for a romance? A little date night. Watched Masters of the Universe. None of the kids wanted to come see it. I should have known. None of them wanted to come see it with us. So it was the wifey and I. It was fine. The problem with that movie, obviously, we know more than the hero at all times, no matter what. But anyway, it was fine. It was entertaining. It was fine. My son asked me when we got home, is it better than the Dolph Lundgren one? And my for real answer to him was, if they were both playing on TV, I'm watching the Dolph Lundgren one. Not because it's better, but just it is what it is. JOM, Leto may have been the best thing in that movie. He steals that movie. My only problem with not just Leto, with the movie itself, is the audio. When we was watching, and maybe it was just the theater I was in. So AMC, fix your stuff. It was hard to hear some of his dialogue. But he nailed it. I wanted more Skeletor. He wasn't as Shakespearean as Frank Langella. Frank lost his mind as Skeletor. I love his Skeletor. Leto's was funny. Funnier. Langella's was not funny at all. He didn't get. He just wanted to kill. But I love Langella's scene chewing. He's great as Skeletor, mask and everything. He's creepy looking. Leto actually nailed it. So, and he did the one thing that I wanted him to do was he called He-Man a boob. So he called him a boob, and that's all I wanted. The one person, the one character that was straight garbage, was Evelyn. And I was so looking forward to, what's her name? It ain't Brie Larson. Allison Brie? Right? Right? Her, Evelyn, was no bueno. I did not like one bit of her. She had no charisma, no nothing. There was no weight behind her. She wasn't funny. Evil Lynn in the 80s movie by Meg Foster was dope. She looked creepy. Her eyes like bananas. She held every scene she's in. She did stuff. She tricked Courtney Cox to come to her. Come to Mama. Y'all remember? You remember? Sorry. So, Allison, nah. Trapjaw was dope. The monsters were dope. And Skeletor was dope. The kid that played He-Man was fine. He was fine. He was good. He had charisma. It was funny. I just wouldn't believe that however old he was supposed to be that much of a doofus. But it is what it is. Best line in the original: "You dare to threaten the Sorcerer Supreme? I dare anything. I'm Skeletor." Heck yeah, bro! I dare anything. And dude, his voice, his projection, dope. I might go watch it. Like, he was played for horror, evil horror, and I commend them big time for it. In the OG. Plus, when did that movie come out? Like 10? And even then I was like, oh, there's no Prince Adam, there's no this, no, who the hell is this music dude? Even then it was a weeb for adaptations. But Meg Foster was dope, Skeletor was dope. I didn't, Man of Arms was who he was. I'm talking about the original movie. Teela was fine. They all played their part. They looked like they were from the cartoon. When the movie's only complaint is what they don't have Orko, honestly, I didn't care that they were on Earth. Who cares? It just wasn't a good movie. Is that the movie that bankrupt? Who was that? Orion? No. Who was I can't remember. One of the coolest one of the most interesting things that came out of that movie was that the stuff that got left behind, right? Because they was gonna do a sequel, and they couldn't because the company got swept under in bankruptcy and all that crap. Cyborg, the Van Damme vehicle used all of the extra all of the extra props and costumes and stuff. I'm remembering now. In the in oh guys, here we go. In that original He-Man, there was a character that had blades, and he had like a patch. Now I'm gonna have to go look at it. There's a dude, a henchman in Cyborg that may or may not be wearing the same eye patch. Could bet some Bitcoin on that. Yes. The actress who played Tila would have made an awesome rogue. Oh yeah. And the dude, the captain, from Back to the Future. No. He wasn't. He was the captain in that movie. He was the principal. The principal in Back to the Future. Going through Vietnam flashbacks or something. Who's the choreographer? I'll check out, dude. I don't know, man. Are we becoming best friends right now? I love movie trivia and just stuff that you never know. You're gonna get called into the great quiz show in the sky, and they're gonna ask you these questions. Slackers. Yeah, bro. He was letting them loose. He was letting loose at the end of that movie. He was shooting everybody. All right. What do we got? Another half an hour. I think this Wonder Woman is close to being done. Then I gotta find something else to do. He was the dude with the blades. That's cool. Poor pig boy. At least they finally honor the kid. That's one thing that's really annoying. So that reminds me. I have picked up a G.I. Joe omnibus. It's giant of the cartoon, of the comic books, the Marvel run. People be dying. That was one thing that as I was reading it, I had to share with with my wife. She must be like, dude, you're weird. The thing that I took the most out of it is that people be dying. That's fantastic. And was kind of trash, knowing that Skeletor treated him respectfully, the actor to the kid, and in the new one, they don't give him that much respect. All right, what are we missing? A glint. This is the whole point. He has shiny eyeballs. Batman has shiny forehead. Shiny shoulder. Shiny star. Shiny hair. Shiny breastplate. That gets lost there, doesn't it? What it actually needs, I think, is more black. It's gonna have to be the tiara, right? Ching. So let's make it happen. Move these guys. I don't want to spray on them. Next time I do a Wonder Woman, I'll make sure to have her gauntlets out so I can yeah, I think it's time to clean this palette. All right. Okay. Emphasize that glint. It's like goop hanging on to my. I was once doing that effect with a toothbrush, and I put too much water. So when I went to move the brush over the painting, all it did was spilled so much. There, I don't look like. Almost looks like a crown, like a halo. Like a bullet ricocheted off her. Put it everywhere, everywhere I say. But I think that's it. Once this baby dries, we good to go. You know what's throwing me off? Her nose. The bridge of her nose is too dark. Here I go. I'm going to ruin it. I'm wondering, doing too much thinking, if I should put some line here to emphasize the other side of her chin. Just a little bit. Just enough. Ah, see, now her face doesn't look like it's lost in there. That's not too bad. A bit intense. I'm digging it. I'm a little disappointed on the armor piece, but what you gonna do? What we gonna do? Can't do nothing. Turn the TV off. Now I can use my round brush. I'm just gonna build up. We're almost done here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I will be off tomorrow. But I will be back on Friday. So I look forward to hanging out with you guys again. Let's get some of that. And maybe we could do some drawing. I think my paints are finally drying out. Looked like somebody walked into the fridge and realized that somebody ate their Greek yogurt. I want to see if I can maintain that type of energy for some clouds, man. Alright, sign this bad boy and call it. Where is my... Should sign under her pit. A little rough. I'm digging it. Been feeling I was feeling a bit tight. This will work for me. I wish the black came out a bit more. What can you do? But all right, I'm gonna let the music play me out, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for engaging with me. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. I am off tomorrow. And then we back at it on Friday. Happy Friday. And the weekend, and start the weekend fantastic in a high note. With that, this is Art to the Round Table. My name is Mello. God bless you, love you, mean it. And until next time, I'll draw you later. Bye-bye.